What is up, you guys? On today's episode, we're going to be unboxing something pretty fun. Well, at least I think it's going to be fun. It is the Jetson Bolt Pro. Everybody says this bike is really cool, a little bop around. We're going to see. The box says it moves. We're going to confirm that it, in fact, moves right now. Stay with me. Okay, the Jetson Bolt Pro, tiny little small wheeled folding e-bike, 15 miles an hour, about 15 miles of range. Let's crack into it and see what it's got to offer us. Handy dandy pocket knife. Down we go. Looks like an e-bike. Let's see if it feels like an e-bike. Yep, can confirm it feels like an e-bike. Pretty typical folding handlebar situation. Let's see how you work. That's probably the front, which means this mechanism is probably intended to be out of the way somewhere. There it is. Got that figured out pretty quickly. A lot easier than the electric video, huh? Okay. Back on the knife. Every time I'm using tools, let's bring you guys a little closer. Okay. Every time I'm using tools on these videos, people always ask what they are. So this is the Yojimbo 2 from Spyderco. My good little box opener. I use it in the kitchen. It's just a really great knife, nice flat edge. Everything's good about it, really, honestly. But this video isn't about my pocket knife. It's about this here bike. Get some foam off the handles. So that is it so far. No pedals on it. Tiny little handlebars. Full grip throttle, unlike most e-bikes. There's some traffic. Doesn't have the pedals on it, like I said. Doesn't have a rear fender or rack situation on it yet. I'm not sure if that even exists. And it doesn't have a seat on it just yet. Some scratches on it. I did get a refurbished model. Actually, they're not scratches. There's just a lot of dust. This fender here definitely seems kind of tweaked, though. I don't know if we have a kickstand. We don't seem to. See if I can get you on there. But that's definitely just loose. That's part of the whole situation, though. We'll tighten that up. See what we got going on here. Well, let's prop this bad boy up and see if we can't get some pedals. All right, we have a seat. Let's see. Back to the knife. Okay. Close the knife, safety first. Oh my God, there's a warning in there. A very big warning. What could it say? I'll never know. All right, seat's pretty simple. Slide down affair. Oh, we gotta unlatch it. Oh, there we go. That little latch there pulls up like so. Seat goes down. Pick yours. Preferred height, which I'm gonna go with right there for now, and lock it on down like any other quick release. Boom, getting there. Looking good so far. Got a little safety foam on the rear axle that is now gone. Little disc brakes, so cute. Well, let's see what's up with these pedals. So one remaining box has a couple reflectors in it, or one reflector situation. Not really sure what's going on there. Reflector, not going to use that, don't want to reflect. But back on the Yojimbo, Spyderco Spidey hole, love it. We're going to open this box up. Woo, this is hard to do alone. Boom. All right, I'll put you down for a second. Let's see. All right. Got our pedals clearly. Our charging cable looks like. A slew of more reflectors. That is a reflector for the seat post. Won't be using that. Pedals we do need. Front fender assembly. No, rear fender assembly, looks like. That bolts on there somehow. Figure that out later. Charger. And a little wraparound light. Maybe a turn signal. Nope, just brake light. Oh, it also flashes. Or flashes slower. Cool. Huh. I brought 0 tools outside for this, so I'm gonna hand twist the pedals in as best I can, and then I'll tighten them up later when I can get what looks like a 17 out. I'll confirm that wrench size on the screen here. I'll just float in some text. But, yep, pretty simple pedals. Just thread those on in there. Thread and thread and thread. And obviously they're not gonna be super tight with my hands, but they will be on there enough to kind of show you the thing rip around maybe, if it has any charge in it. Let's put you down again. Turn this guy around and get on the other pedal. Oh, look at that! Side stand! Not the Motovlogger side stand, just an actual side stand. Praise be. I will tell you, Rad Power Bikes does not include a side stand with their Rad Mission, a bike that costs 4 times as much as this. So maybe you save your money and get the Jetson Bolt Pro. Actually, if you are in the market for a Rad Power Mission, do not get the Jetson Bolt Pro because it is significantly worse. I can tell you that already. Let's put you down so I can actually thread this like an adult. Got some scratches there from the factory. No big deal. It looks like it had pedals on it already and they took them off. But that's fine. No big deal. I always forget that pedals are lefty tighty, righty loosey. That way they don't spin free when you're pedaling. But easy peasy, lomo squeezy. It is in there. More foam here that needs to come off. Expose the other axle. And now we're on to the fender, which boom, has a little included wrench. So should be easy to pop on without any of your own tools. Let's find out. The mounting point is right there, it seems. Yep. Nice little hole right there. So should be pretty quick and easy to mount on. Let's find out. Ugh. Gotta pop open my tools. Get my singular little bolt out. Can you see that? Okay. Single bolt, 2 spacers, little nut, nothing crazy. Pop it through this way. Spacer, fender. Oh man, another spacer, and the nut. Just tidy that all up. So, all assembled, got to tighten it up. This has a little bit of slide in it, so I'm gonna slide it all the way up and then tighten that down. That's what's happening now. Actually gonna spin that around. I think it's easier if you put the nut on the inside now that I'm trying to get some tools in there. Just a word to the wise. Just a little Allen nut. Comes in the bag. Nice and good. Okay. Same thing, just reversed it. Now I'm gonna tidy it up. I'm not gonna make you wait for that. So we'll be right back when it's all done. All right, so rear fender is mounted. I also tightened up the front fender while you were away doing whatever it is we were doing. Now, last but not least, I'm going to use their included wrench that I imagine, even though bent, oof, not nice. I imagine that's perfect for these pedals here. It is. Tighten those down a little bit so they don't go flying off. Cool. Looks like we are all tidied up. That is the assembly. Let's pull it on out, see what we got going on here. Ooh, get out of your bag. All right, gonna cop the first seat on it. Honestly, pretty comfortable. It's not the biggest bike, but reach to the pedals feels pretty normal. I like the little grab handle there. That feels kind of wobbly, so I'm gonna get in there and see what's more about that. But otherwise, I think we are good to go. Everything is nice. That is the Jetson Bolt Pro. Yo, so our eagle-eyed viewers will realize that my outfit has changed. That is because I had friends come over and I ended up just hanging out and not finishing this video. So it's a whole day later, but the bike is assembled. I realized that there's a couple flaws with it from the factory. The rear tire wasn't holding air, so I patched that. The handlebars have a good bit of like slack in them, good bit of forward and backward wobble, which isn't really confidence inspiring, and the headlight does not work at all. I've checked it out to make sure there's nothing weird going on. It just seems as if light does not work. I'm holding the on button for it, nothing. So looks like out the box a warranty claim to Jetson, which isn't surprising, honestly. For $350 e-bike, you don't expect a whole lot. And I did not get a whole lot. I'm gonna crack into it and see if I can't figure out what's up with the headlight in the future. But as it seems, it just looks like it doesn't work. Brakes are all good, they were dialed in. Front tire and tube's fine. Rear is fixed now, thanks to me. The seat post was kind of weird. Like, it's a simple quick release system, but it was kind of weird to get latched down properly. Could just be quirky. Right now it's holding strong. Seems to be working just fine. Included bell is good. That works. Reflector I'm gonna probably take off. It's just kind of in the way. I think a headlight would be cooler than a reflector. Brakes work. It is kind of weird to have an e-bike with a full throttle versus your standard e-bikes with like just like a little half or quarter throttle. But it's fine. I ride a lot of motorcycles, as you can tell, so perfectly fine to get used to. The ergos on it are honestly pretty good for something this small. Trash guy there. I appreciate your service, trash man. Like I said, brakes are good. Ergos are pretty good. I am 5'11". I don't have the seat maxed out, but I have it fairly high. At the lowest setting, I don't get a full leg rotation, but pretty close. Bent, but still pretty all right for me. The handlebars are really small, as you would imagine. It's nice and thin. Oh, you can kind of see that slack there. That's way more wiggle room than you want in the stem of your motorcycle. And I realize it is a flaw in the folding mechanism. I tightened this down so that I could have it a little bit more secure, but that holds this in. This opens up and folds that way. But mine, clearly somebody tried to tighten this up and just marred it to all hell. It doesn't really work. So you got zero resistance on that. Like, that's nothing. That should snap back really tight. That's how these things work. And then this is just a safety precaution. But on this one, since that's so janky, this is the only thing holding that. So I don't really trust it to ride too much. My actual vlogging helmet is my Motovlogging helmet. So it's a full face DOT and ECE approved helmet. I think I'm gonna put on my full motorcycle gear for the first ride video, which will come after this. Just so I can take it down the road and kind of give you that like once over. But I don't trust it enough to actually go on a real ride. I'm just gonna go up and down the street, maybe around the neighborhood. But that's it for this one. Kind of mixed review, honestly, out the box. This is just an unboxing. There will be a full review later, but out the gate, not great. Fit and finish is trash, honestly. There's obviously a pretty dangerous system going on there. Headlight doesn't work. I had a flat out the gate, and not just like a tire that was deflated. Like I tested, the tube would not hold pressure. So just not good from Jetson. I'm gonna see what their warranty system is like and I'll report back to you. I've been getting really lucky with e-bikes, so I think it's a matter of time one goes wrong. So we'll see how they handle their warranty claim, replacement, refund, whatever ends up needing to happen. But stay tuned, that'll be in the next video. That's it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick unboxing of the Jetson Bolt Pro. The Pro is the model with pedals. The regular Jetson Bolt is just a twist and go, no pedals at all. If you like this video, please hit thumbs up. If you aren't yet, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I appreciate every single subscription I get. And last but not least, go out, ride your motorcycle, ride your e-bike, whatever you have. Just make sure the headset is tight on it so you don't hurt yourself. All right, y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.